How to Train Your Dragon 3 The Hidden World. One of you, most of you that watch this video will probably disagree with me, but it's my opinion. To my opinion, I'd rather say this is probably the best DreamWorks movie out of all of them. I'd rather say the growth of Hiccup and the other characters were a bit of improvement from the second one. And I'd rather say the villain from this one was a bit intimidating and enjoyable and fun. And I'll say, and I like the new character of Life here, that she was a pretty good character to bring it in. And I'd rather say it was pretty fun. And yeah, it was pretty fun, and I'll say the story was a bit fun, and I'll say the beginning was a bit pretty good, and it went great, and it went perfect. That's the way I felt about it. Like, it was so fun and enjoyable. Like, it went like low grade, and then grade, and perfect. It was pretty fun, and a bit better improvement from these two, but these two are great, but I'll say this one was a bit enjoyable. And the ending was great. And yeah, the ending was pretty great and fun and pretty emotional. It made me sad. But yeah, I loved the movie. It's so fun. All bound and all, I'd rather say I'll put to almost low down B tier. I'd rather say the characters were okay, and I'll say the story was okay. The story was okay, and the characters were okay, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun to go along, and it was pretty cute. It was a pretty cute, fun adventure that I felt pretty interested with it enough that makes it interesting and pretty fun, kind of fun. Trolls 2 World Tour. I'll put to C tier. Not better like the first one, but the only thing I put in C tier, like it, I kind of like the newer characters and the newer way of the newer vibe of it. Like I like the newer 5 types of it that makes it a bit creative. And yeah, and I'll say like 2 main characters were a bit off and weird. And I'll say some of the songs that they used from the newer vibe to it was a bit good, and it was it was a cute vote. It was kind of fun, but kind of enjoyable, but not much. But yeah, Roots 2. Hey, and now you will put it to a higher. I'll put it to there. And I will say it was a bit much funnier than the first one. And I'll say growth of the character from this one. The development of the characters were a bit good. And I'll say the story was a bit fun and enjoyable. And pretty interesting enough. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I would say it was a bit funnier than the first one, but the first one was kind of funny, but not enough for me to laugh at that much. But good. Spirit 2, Untamed. I must say it's a bit better than Home. And yeah. I kinda like it, and it was pretty fun, but I really say yeah. But yeah, when you watch it, it kinda respects the way of the original. But yeah, the original was way better. But this one is it's a kinda of a cute, fun event. A fun move. Kinda fun, but like some things that makes it a bit. And yeah, the characters were meh, okay. And yeah. Boss Baby 2 Family Business. I'll put it to C because I'll say this. I'll say the growth of the two main characters were a bit better, and it has some ways that makes it a bit heartfelt, enjoyable. I'll say this one's a bit. It has some parts that were a bit funnier than the first one, which is a weird one. But this movie is a weird one. Close weirder than Shark Tale. Shark Tale. And yeah, it was. I would say it was a better improvement from the first one. And that's it. And the bad guys. Oh boy, what a fun movie! And I like the style of the animation, and I'll say the characters were pretty good and enjoyable. And I can't say much, but and yeah, I'll say the film was good, not good, but didn't make me feel invested enough to interest, but good. It was still good and enjoyable, and yeah, the characters were pretty good and well written enough to enjoy, and I have fun in it, and the music is pretty good and fun, and I was like pretty creative of the style. The style of the animations is so good and creative. Let's go to the final one. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Let's go. None of you would ever believe me to put it this way. I'll put it there. The animation is creative and beautiful and stunning and creative, and I'll say the growth of Puss in Boots was pretty enjoyable and fun. And I'll say Katie Sapo's growth in it was a bit much better, and Perito was a bit of a good. He's a good, cute sidekick character, and he's pretty funny. I'll say he's almost funny like Donkey, but I'll say Donkey was a bit funnier character, but he's close funny. And yeah, and I'll say the movie itself was pretty funny, and the wolf villain was pretty enjoyable and fun and enjoyable, and so good. And yeah, it's pretty fun. And yeah, and also I like the characters. I like all the characters. All the characters were pretty fun and enjoyable. And yeah, I like the style of the animation. The style of the animation is so great and creative. And the backgrounds are so creative and so have some ways that makes it so creative and vibrant that makes it so enjoyable. That makes it a bit fun. And yeah, it's so fun and enjoyable. Like, oh my god, it's so fun. And also, the fight sequence from the ending part is so great. But yeah, the wolf character is pretty scary, which I love it. And yeah, I love it. I would say it was probably this. It's also the second best one from the Kid-ish era. I'll say it that way. And yeah, that's it. This is my tier list. If you want me to show you a bit of a better view, then here it is. This is my opinion. And yeah, oh yeah, I kind of forgot to give you a warning. Only watch this movie if you've seen all of them. You can watch this video if you've seen all of them. So you can get what I trying to mean. And yeah, this is my tier list, my first ever tier list. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, this is my opinions of it. This is my opinions the way how I feel about these movies. And yeah, I'll say some of the movies I put them have kind of changed. So yeah, this is my okay, but if you disagree with me, oh well, look, it's just the way how I feel. But don't blame me. That's the way how I feel about them. Like the ones that you think that Puss in Boots is the worst one. I gotta say it was pretty fun. But the ones that will probably agree with me, I'll be fine with it. But yeah, I hope you, yeah, and that's it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And please like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy this video. And yep, and it's also the longest video I ever made. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this 37 video. So like and subscribe. And like this video if you enjoy it. And yep, see you later. Okay? Bye. Adios.